What would happen if the owner of a successful store chain disguised himself as an employee to see what really goes on in his business? What hidden truths would he uncover? What this CEO found left him speechless and changed his life forever. The protagonist, Lucas Ramirez, is a visionary entrepreneur who built a chain of stores from scratch. What started as a small shop has grown into a company with over 50 locations. But as his business expanded, Lucas felt increasingly disconnected from his stores. Reports and spreadsheets weren't enough. He needed to see for himself how things were really running. One day, he made a bold decision. He would go undercover as a regular employee in one of his busiest stores. Lucas introduced himself to the store manager, Jake, as Miguel, a temporary worker sent from headquarters. Jake, a friendly and hard-working man, welcomed him warmly and quickly put him to work. As he stocked shelves, Lucas observed how the store functioned. One employee stood out immediately. Ryan, a young cashier who greeted every customer with a smile. Ryan wasn't just ringing up purchases. He was connecting with people. He knew many customers by name, asked about their families, and made the store feel like a community. Lucas was impressed, but what he overheard next stopped him in his tracks. An elderly man in a worn-out jacket approached the register with a small loaf of bread and a carton of milk. As he reached for his wallet, Ryan leaned in and whispered, "Mr. Thompson, don't worry about the total today. It's on me." The old man hesitated. "Ryan, I can't keep letting you do this. You'll get in trouble." Ryan smiled. "It's fine. I've got this." Lucas was stunned. Why would a cashier be paying for customers out of his own pocket? As the day went on, Lucas kept a close eye on Ryan. To his amazement, he noticed Ryan quietly helping several other struggling customers, covering small bills, giving discounts, even slipping extra items into their bags when he thought no one was watching. Curious, Lucas approached Ryan. "Hey, Ryan," he said, still pretending to be Miguel. "I've seen you helping a lot of people today. Why do you do it?" Ryan looked surprised but answered honestly. "Some of our customers are really struggling. Mr. Thompson lost his wife recently and can barely make ends meet. And there's this single dad who comes in with his kids. Sometimes they can't afford everything. I just try to help where I can. It's not much, but it makes a difference." Lucas felt a lump in his throat. This young man, earning a modest salary, was going out of his way to take care of others. The next day, Lucas spoke with Bill, an older stockroom worker. What Bill revealed shook Lucas to the core. "Ryan's had a tough life," Bill explained. "His dad passed away when he was a teenager. He's been working odd jobs to support his younger brother ever since. He barely takes a day off, even when he's sick. He's always giving to others, but I don't think anyone's looking out for him." Lucas was speechless. Ryan, who seemed so full of life and kindness, was carrying an unimaginable burden. On the third day, Lucas knew it was time. After the store closed, he gathered the employees for a meeting. Standing in front of them, he removed his cap and hoodie. "Hi, everyone," he began. "My name is Lucas Ramirez. I'm the CEO of this company." The room fell silent. Ryan looked especially shocked. "I've been working here undercover for the past few days because I wanted to see firsthand what happens in my stores. And I have to say, it has been an eye-opening experience." He turned to Ryan. "Ryan, your kindness and generosity have inspired me. You go above and beyond for our customers, even when you don't have to. I've seen how much you care, and I want you to know it hasn't gone unnoticed." Then Lucas made a life-changing announcement. Ryan would be promoted to a management position with a significant raise. Lucas would pay for Ryan's younger brother's education. He would also create a fund to support employees in need across all stores. Ryan was overwhelmed with gratitude. He thanked Lucas but insisted he never help people expecting anything in return. Lucas smiled and replied, "That's exactly why you deserve this." Ryan's story spread throughout the company, and what happened next was truly remarkable. At first, it was just his fellow employees at that store who felt inspired. They began to see their roles differently. not just as jobs, but as opportunities to make a real difference in people's lives. Some started checking in on customers they knew were struggling. Others found small ways to help, whether it was offering a kind word or assisting elderly customers with their bags. But soon, the ripple effect extended beyond that single store. When word reached employees in other locations, they too started following Ryan's example. More employees began going the extra mile, not just because it was expected, but because they truly cared. It was no longer just about transactions, it was about building a community within the stores. Lucas knew he had witnessed something special, and he wasn't about to let it go unnoticed. He traveled to multiple store locations, sharing Ryan's story with employees across the company. He wanted them to understand the kind of impact a single act of kindness could have. To make this a permanent part of the company culture, Lucas implemented the Employee Kindness Initiative, a program that recognized and rewarded acts of generosity, both big and small. Employees who demonstrated outstanding customer care or helped those in need received special incentives, raises, and even promotions. But the initiative wasn't just about financial rewards. Lucas wanted to create a culture of giving, so he introduced a help fund, a company-backed financial support system for employees facing hardships. Those who had personal struggles, such as unexpected medical bills or family emergencies, could apply for assistance without fear of judgment. For many employees, this initiative was life-changing. It created a sense of security, unity, and purpose that had never existed before. The impact wasn't just felt internally, the customers noticed it too. Regular shoppers began to feel a deeper connection to the stores, recognizing the genuine care employees had for them. Some even went out of their way to support the store more often, knowing their money was going to a business that actually cared about people. News of what happened spread across social media, and soon, Lucas's company was featured in the media for its incredible workplace culture. Customers praised the company for valuing people over profit, and in return, sales increased significantly. As for Ryan, his life was forever changed. His promotion meant he was now in a position to train and mentor new employees, passing on the same values he had always embodied. But the biggest difference? He no longer had to struggle alone. With his raise and Lucas covering his brother's education, Ryan could finally breathe. He no longer had to choose between supporting his family and helping others. He could now do both without sacrificing his well-being. He became a role model within the company, not just as a manager, but as a symbol of the impact that compassion and generosity can have. What started as one man going undercover turned into a movement that transformed an entire company. Lucas learned that true leadership isn't just about growing a business. It's about nurturing the people within it. And thanks to Ryan's quiet acts of kindness, he was able to create a company culture built on respect, care, and community. From that point on, Lucas made a promise. He would never be a distant CEO again. He committed to visiting his stores regularly, not as a boss looking at numbers, but as a leader who listened to and valued his people. He ensured that helping others remained a core part of the company's identity, making sure no employee or customer felt unseen. And in the end, this simple undercover visit didn't just change the way the business operated. It changed lives. What do you think of this story? Would you have done the same as Ryan? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an inspiring story like this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.